Okay, so I'm going to upload a highly sensitive, confidential audio, which is only to be shared with those, the absolute core group of those working on HAMPSTEAD. This could put Sabine in danger if it was shared before her court case and Nilu's court case, which is on the 8th of April. So whoever is sharing this, please do so with extreme caution.
Yeah, so the critical news is, I don't know whether you've heard the rumor that Ella is supposed to be back in the country?
I don't know. I listened to the Weber interview, and she pretended to be in a different location from Abe, but I thought I saw Abe passing the microphone to her.
Okay. Well, whether that's true, I don't know either. And I don't know exactly whether it's how intimately it's connected to the other big, utter confidential news, which is that the father visited somebody whom we all know, and that is Yanis.
Yes, right. I was saying Yanis or Yolanda. Yeah, okay.
Together with the children.
Yeah, I know he's been seen. Because before he showed a photograph of him with the children at Alton Towers or something unsupervised.
Yes. Well, apparently he did get a supervision order for it.
Oh, so on my videos that I just released, about 3 different comments say that the children are with their father.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if they're just trying to call my bluff, but when I just released those uncut video interviews, there's at least 3 comments saying the children are with their loving father.
Well, apparently he is and this is why Yolanda has been talking to Yanis, that's how I know, and of course Yolanda...
Yes, I know she has that contact, and I know she doesn't want to get public about that because she suffered in the past.
No, neither herself, no, and she also asked me not to let it go further than Belinda.
I understand.
And therefore, I want to be careful. But
look, she met Yanis, and did she meet Yanis, or just Yanis told her the children came with Ricky?
No, I believe they are only in telephone contact. But
oh, right. So he told her on the phone that he'd seen Ricky and Ricky had the kids with him.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't that make you sick?
Well, I know that Yanis had dinner in HAMPSTEAD with the 30+ other abusers who are after Nilu and me.
Oh, God.
And Yanis says that Ricky is afraid of taking the kids all on because of a death threat.
Oh, many death threats. Many people are after him, not just one. He better look out for Anon all over the world.
So that's just the information that I wanted you to pass to Rupert if and when and as he does show up.
Between you and me, he's coming, because I'm careful about my location as well. He's meeting with me, he's flying on the 1st of June, and then he's going to gauge when is the right time to spend a month in HAMPSTEAD. It probably will be July. And he said he's just going to be low,
yeah, I love it.
And he's going to just go to pubs and mix here and mix there, and he says, I've got a nose like a bulldog, I will get one of the cult to squeal.
That's terrific. That's the best. Because I now feel I don't know whether you'll have the time, but I'd like to send you my defense statement.
Yeah, I'll see if I have the time. I have my boys here for 8 days, so I try not to do work. They just went out to a football match. That's why I jumped on Skype to call you.
Yeah.
But it might take me a couple of days, but I'll definitely look over it. I think you and Nilu, and, well, obviously the big thing is God, but the amount of people behind this, I think it's going to change laws. I think it's going to change paradigms.
Well, that's what we started already with the Mackenzie Costs case.
Of course. And
that's why I'm so confident that we are rising a winning tide, but it doesn't make it easy,
The other thing they wrote under comments was, the children are with their loving father and they're getting ready to move to America.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
And I commented, oh, good luck with that. America anon is on to this case.
Well, I've got other people in America.
I just said you can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I even believe them. But if I do believe Yanis, because Yanis is a strange creature. He's like, and this is what I think possibly Abe is, and maybe Ella a little bit. They're kind of on the fringe of the cult, and they're kind of like, a lot of them is like, not how did I get into the cult, a lot of them are like, how do I get out without being murdered?
Well, I mean, I think in that case we need to define what the cult is, because this Korean mistress or a meditation teacher whose photo hung in Ella's kitchen.
And who the children said Ella used to have them pray to the Supreme Master. And if you read into the Supreme Master's logistics, the children are supposed to meditate 3.5 hours a day after the age of 8. And Elisa confirmed that, saying that she could meditate 3.5 hours, and so on. So the whole thing, it starts off seemingly harmless with yoga and veganism, and then raw hemp, and then Supreme Master, and then it goes deeper and deeper. It's like the Freemasons or the Catholic Church. You think it's innocent, but the higher up you go, and I think Ella and Abe were in there, Abe more than Ella. I think when Ella, she liked the goodies and this and that, but when she got to a certain level, she said, no, this far, no further, that's what I hope. With Abe, I suspect he's been higher, because the interviews I've done, like with the Satanist Pope, the Satanist Reverend in America, and different times, Abraham knows far too much. He's saying, ask if it's the Ninth Circle, Nine Angels cult, ask if it's the Frankist one, ask if this, he knows too much. They're bullshitting, and they're both holding back. Like, Will Draper was in the cult. The children in the full Jean Clement recordings said that their stepbrother James has molested them, or Ella says it, or somebody.
Now listen, on that note, I met James, and I asked Ella whether she had asked him about it, and she felt she couldn't talk to him about it, but she was going to ask her mum to do that.
But one of the times that the police were called was because her son was violent to her.
No, her son called the police when when Ricky was violent to her.
You go through all the records, I think there's 3 or 5 call-outs to the police in the previous 2 years. One of them was James beating up his mother.
No, I promise.
Okay, well, I hope I'm wrong. Good, thank you for correcting me. But I've definitely heard out of the mouths of children or Ella that James, the children had said James had molested them.
No.
And I'm 90% sure I've seen, unless they're forged, I've seen police records documenting violence by James. Now, I know
I'm sorry, Angie. Gabriel said James is in it, and I asked Ella, is it your James? That's why I met him at...
It's her James, it is her James. It is her James, that's my sense of it. I'm useless at archiving. I'll try and find what I'm referring to. I wouldn't say that lightly, Sabine.
And with the police records, I certainly know this, the worst of all incidents, when he tried to crack her skull in the bathroom, and James but he was fairly young still at the time, in his presence of mind, or did Ella ask him to call the police? And that's how the police came.
I know that, and there was another incident where he attacked her mother, and another incident, but I promise you I've seen a police document with an incident with violence from James. I promise you I've seen one. I'll try and find it. I hope I
Well, no, I mean, I don't need to. I just share what I don't want to, quite frankly, I don't want to need,
Now, somebody else said that the children are in foster care in Leeds.
I see.
Which is right near Sheffield. And the last time...
I don't think that in that case he would have taken the kids to see Yanis.
No, he could get them for a weekend, he could. If they're in Leeds, the social CAFCAS are already cooperating because it's near Sheffield. The one time Ricky gave his location away, he was in Birmingham.
I checked his IP addresses a number of times, and he was either in San Francisco or in central London.
Yeah, well, this one time he was in Birmingham, and people were saying that he had nowhere to go. He was running out of places to go, and he was spending a lot of time in Sheffield at his mother's and with his brother and this and that. And then his location IP was traced. It may have just been a one-off, but it was traced to an internet cafe in Birmingham, or an internet location in Birmingham. And he's too lazy to have those children 24/7. Somebody said to me that his ideal will be they're in compromised foster care, where he can get them anytime he wants.
Of
the
course.
rest of the time, yeah, the rest of the time they'll get fed.
No, that's true. I think that's very true.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the thing about, like I said, they said he's going to America, and I said he can run, he can't hide. There's plenty of people in America onto this case, Anyway, I better let you go if you're going to go to yoga. It's 4:05.
Oh, I must make it 3 before.
Oh, maybe I'm looking at the computer clock, maybe it's fast. But, no, it's good to catch up, and it's good to put between...
Excuse me, let me just... do you know that his car was registered in Rotherham?
It's no surprise to me. Rotherham, Sheffield, Yorkshire is hugely compromised. The Freemason thing and the police corruption is out of control.
I'd add that to your picture.
Yeah. No, Rotherham. I mean, for goodness sake, 1,600 people that they admitted to. You multiply that by 5, and there's police officers getting busted in Rotherham still. One by one.
See, this is why, if Rupert comes, I would love for him to go to the pubs that the police go to in Barnet and in Kentish Town.
He's willing to do that, and he also said he'll come open-ended. If it only takes 2 weeks, he'll come by with me and make sure he's got all his ducks in a row, then he'll go for 2 weeks. If it needs a month, he'll go for a month. If he's onto something, he says he'll go for 3 months. He's coming on an open-ended because... He said he can do his other work, his internet work, as long as he's got internet. He can work from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1st of June is the penciled-in date, and we haven't got the funds in our hands to book a ticket yet, but there's things in motion.
And they will stay.
I hope so. Yeah. We won't say anything about that, but yes, that would be fabulous.
Well, if need be, I'm not using my front room. So that
I told them, listen, I said, if you're genuine and you're coming to help the kids, don't worry, there'll be places to stay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, talk to you soon. It's lovely to chat with you.
Very, very, very good.
All right, God bless.
And you. Bye, Angie.
Bye.
Okay, so that's it, and it goes without saying that it's super confidential. The person that... is feeding some of that crucial information has been jailed in the past for being a whistleblower and has children, and we do not want to compromise that source of information, so please regard this as it was given, which is super sensitive, highly confidential material.